Hello and welcome to this tutorial for the card game Agropolis. This is a cooperative game. You're working together to get enough points to beat the game. Here's how it goes. You are going to play until there are no more cards. The deck is gone and all the cards everyone had in their hand are also used. Then the game is over. You take out the scoring pad to write down all the points. If you have as many points as is needed to beat the game, you have all won. If you didn't score enough, you all lose the game. But again, you keep playing until all the cards have been placed on the table, then the game ends and you see if you all scored enough points. I'll explain later what you get points for, but first I'll show you how to play the game. What do you do when it's your turn? That's easy. When it's your turn, you choose one of the cards from your hand and place it on the table. You take a new card from the deck, if that's still possible. And that was it. Now the player to your left goes next. So, play a card and maybe take a new card. Of course, there are rules. The first thing that you're not allowed to do is show your cards to the other players. All this text on the back of the cards is irrelevant, only the landscapes on the other side are important. But you are allowed to discuss what you have in your hand. You're all working together as a team, so communicate as much as you like. And the last rule is on how you have to place your card on the table. When you play a card, it always has to go partially on top of another card. You can cover half of another card like this, or just one section like this, or even put it right next to another section like this. Placing it next to a card isn't allowed, not even if you have the corners touch. The card that you place has to go on top of another card, even if it's just a bit of one side over another side. And they all have to be the same way around, not like this. And that's already it. This is how you play Agropolis. So let me show you what you're doing all this for. How do you win the game? First, there is the general scoring. Look at the landscape you have made. As you can see, there are 4 different colors. For each color, look at which area is the biggest. Then, you count each section within that area, these squares. You get 1 point for each section. You do this for all the colors. Just look at the scoring sheet. Then you look at all the roads you have. You lose 1 point for each road. So it's better to make long roads instead of having many small roads. After that, you have the scoring that changes every time you play this game. During the setup, you will flip over these 3 random scoring cards. Those are the same cards, but for these 3 it does matter what's written on it. Each card has a number on it. Here, this one. Count up all the 3 numbers, and then that is how many points you have to score at least. So this, plus this, plus this. That is the score you have to get, or more. If you score less, then you lose. Each card also shows you what you get extra points for. Just look at what it says on the cards and score extra points for all of that. Here's an example. Score for each red area that is at least 2 sections big. So, points for your biggest type of landscape, minus points for roads, and the points that you get by following the instructions on these 3 scoring cards. Write them all on the scoring sheet and calculate your final score to see if you have won or lost the game. And done. This is Agropolis. When you've played it a few times, this version of the game comes with a few options to add some other things. It's all in the box along with the instructions. I hope you feel like you understand how to play this and that it sounds fun. Thank you for watching. Feel free to leave a comment and see you for the next one.